Safe travel.
Greetings, Breton.
Farewell.
why?
Why won't you die?
My ear, citizen.
How are you?
Hello there.
Been better. How about you?
Oblivion Highlands,
Not bad.
near the
Good to hear.
Hammerfell.
I could use
Safe
some
travels.
good news right about
Farewell.
now.
That's barren.
May I help you?
What's the news from the other parts of Tamriel?
Nothing.
Go ahead, please. Farewell. I assume you've dealt with Raylan appropriately. A small settlement to the northwest. I realize it's in poor taste to celebrate anyone's demise, but Raylan was evil through and through. You've done the right thing. I believe we had a contract. Here's my part. Well, have a look around. You won't find better prices in all Tamriel. Come back and see me again. Thank you
Fighters
for
Guild
saving my
again.
business.
Not a bad
I
way to
won't
make some
forget.
money when you've got the stones for it.
All right. Goodbye.
Good day. How are you?
How are you?
What is it, citizen?
Hello? Who's there?
I understand the Fighters Guild.
Starting to see things I am. If it's a fight you want, it's a fight you'll get.
If it's a fight you want, it's a fight.
Be happy to help you. Only quality goods for sale here. What can I interest you in? Good price for a good customer. That's a fair deal. A pleasure to serve you. Bye. Be happy to help you. May I interest you in some of my fine wares? Thank you. Come again. You too. Yes?
You're in Rindir's stuffs, and I'm Rindir. I sell I offer the finest goods and lowest prices in all Cyrodiil. A bargain at any price. Come back and see me again. Goodbye. A pleasure to speak with. May I interest you in some of my fine wares? Farewell.
Go ahead, please. Rasan is a talented smith. One of the best around, if you ask me. Only quality goods for sale here. What can I interest you in? Take care. What? May I interest you in some of my fine wares? Come back and see me again. Be seeing you.
What can I do? I offer the finest goods and lowest prices in all Cyrodiil. Thank you for your business. Good day. Excuse me, we have a small problem that we hope you can help us with. You may be wondering why you can't see me. We are all wondering the same thing. Everyone in Ayleswell suddenly became invisible several weeks ago. It was sort of fun at first, but the novelty has definitely worn off now. You can imagine how difficult it is to run an inn while invisible. Once you get a reputation as a haunted inn, you can just forget about it. So we've all been keeping quiet, hoping the spell will wear off. But we're running out of patience. We're sure it was Ankatar's doing, but we can't find him. If you can help us, we will be extremely grateful. He's a wizard who took up residence in the ruins of Fort Caractacus a couple of years ago. He's caused us no end of trouble with his magical experiments, but nothing as bad as this. We've tried to find him, but had no luck. If he's still living in the fort, he's hiding from us, and no wonder. If you could find him and get him to remove this cursed invisibility, we will all be in your debt. It's just to the southeast of here. Follow the path down the hill. But watch out for the invisible monsters that infest the ruins. The council runs the arena to amuse the masses, and it pays for itself, with all the fools who lose their shirts gambling. We're pretty sure he's still hiding out in Fort Caractacus. Bye. Go away! I don't want whatever you're selling. I told you to leave me alone. Go away! Oblivion take you! What is it you want from me? Yes, I have been working on a new invisibility spell. As you can see, it works quite well. Why? Oh, really? Everyone in town? That must have been what all the shouting was about a few weeks ago. I'm afraid I was engrossed in an experiment that required my full attention. You see, in order to increase the efficacy of the spell, the radius was likely to approach the... Oh, never mind, I don't mean to bore you. You can tell them not to worry. The effect is not actually permanent. It should wear off eventually. Well, in a year or two, maybe a bit more. There's no way to be absolutely sure. That's the exciting thing about basic research. Really? I find being invisible quite refreshing. But if it will get everyone to leave me alone, fine. I did work out a counterspell last week. If I can just put my hand to it. Ah, here. Stand in the center of town to make sure you get everyone. Oh, and make sure... Never mind. It should be fine. I've already given you the scroll. Stand in the middle of town. I am sorry about that. Stop talking. Enough.
Talk to Dirham in the inn. I'm tired of this mince. Hey, do you mind not trampling on my crops? What do you want? Oh, don't get me wrong, some of my best friends are elves. But self-important jerks like Ankatar give them all a bad name. When you visit a way shrine of Zenithar, and you've lived a good life by the Nine, you may receive a blessing of luck. Goodbye.
Thank you. I can't tell you how good it feels to be able to see myself again. My sisters, on the other hand, I wouldn't mind if they had stayed invisible. Ah, me. Friend, you are welcome at the Ayleswell Inn anytime, free of charge. We haven't seen him since that whole invisibility mess. I hope it stays that way. Farewell.
You really enjoy this whole hero thing, don't you? Everybody fawning all over you. I'm not like that. If he's smart, he'll keep out of my way. High elf and a mage to boot. I've seen plenty of Ayleid ruins. You'd think they'd be picked clean after 2,000 years, but no. It's you. My brother goes on and on about you. I know you saved us and everything, but it does get tiresome after High mountain ranges rise to the borders in the north and east. Stop talking. Enough.
I'm Brother Joffrey. What do you want? Emperor Uriel? Do you know something about his death? You'd better explain yourself. Now. You brought me the Amulet of Kings? This cannot be. Let me see it. By the Nine. This is the Amulet of Kings. Who are you? How did you get this? What do you know of the Emperor's death? As unlikely as your story sounds, I believe you. Only the strange destiny of Uriel Septim could have brought you to me carrying the Amulet of Kings. The Prince of Destruction he referred to is none other than Mehrunes Dagon, one of the lords of the demonic world of Oblivion. The Emperor's words, "Close shut the jaws of Oblivion," certainly suggest that he perceived some threat from Oblivion. But all the scholars agree that the mortal world is protected from the Daedra of Oblivion by magical barriers. I'm not sure. Only the Emperors truly understand the meaning behind the rituals of coronation. The Amulet of Kings is ancient. Saint Alicia herself received it from the gods. It is a holy relic of great power. When an emperor is crowned, he uses the amulet to light the dragon fires at the Temple of the One in the imperial city. With the emperor dead and no new heir crowned, the dragon fires in the temple will be dark for the first time in centuries. It may be that the dragon fires protected us from a threat that only the emperor was aware of. I am one of the few who know of his existence. Many years ago, I served as captain of Uriel's bodyguards, the Blades. One night, Uriel called me into his private chambers. A baby boy lay sleeping in a basket. Uriel told me to deliver him somewhere safe. He never told me anything else about the baby, but I knew it was his son. From time to time, he would ask about the child's progress. Now, it seems that this illegitimate son is the heir to the Septim throne, if he yet lives. His name is Martin. He serves Akatosh in the chapel in the city of Kvatch, south of here. You must go to Kvatch and find him at once. If the enemy is aware of his existence, as seems likely, he is in terrible danger. And please, let me know if there's anything you need. My resources here are limited, but I will help in any way I can. It will be safest here with me. When you return with Martin, we will figure out our next move. I keep a few things here in my chest to resupply traveling blades. Help yourself to whatever you need. Your first priority now. The Daedra Prince of Destruction, an inveterate foe of all mortal races. He was involved with Jagar Tharn's plot against the Empire years ago. It doesn't surprise me to find his hand in the current calamity. He is a priest in the chapel of Akatosh in Kvatch. He never knew that he was Uriel Septim's son. You need to find him at once and bring him safely back here. The Elder Council rules in the Emperor's absence by ancient tradition. Chancellor Akato heads the Elder Council and is the closest thing the Empire has to a leader right now. But the Blades answer only to the Emperor, of course. We are not an arm of the government. One of the youngest Blades ever to serve in the Emperor's personal guard. I am glad to hear that he survived, but I fear he will take the Emperor's death particularly hard. Waste no time. You must find Martin before the enemy does.
I'm the shepherd here. Eranor's the name, and this is Waynon Priory. I found some good pauldrons at the armorer. If he's not sleeping or eating, he'll be fussing with his books, I reckon, over in the Priory house. Well, I normally stay out of the affairs of the great folk that come through Waynon Priory to see Master Joffrey. But go ahead and take this hammer. You might have use of it, and I have others. Not much call for smith work around here in any case. Well, we both have better things to do than stand here all day exchanging idle gossip.
Should...
Welcome, good citizen. I'm Brother Piner, and this is Waynon Priory, a monastery. Can I help you? It isn't widely known, but many brothers of the Order of Talos are also members of the Blades. Chapter houses of the Order, like Waynon Priory, provide safe houses for traveling Blades as well as our more public religious functions. Blades who are too old for the active service often join the Order as lay brothers. We are honored to have Grand Master Joffrey, or Brother Joffrey as he prefers, as a resident here. Bye.
I know that you are on an important mission for the Blades. Please, if you need a horse, take mine from the Priory stables. Very good. You are well prepared. But if you should ever find yourself in need of a horse, my offer still stands. Go with Talos's blessings. Do not fail.
Yes. Have mercy. Just one coin. Anytime now. It's you.
I don't think we've met. Are you new in town? Likewise, I'm always glad to meet someone new. Welcome. I'm sure my mother would be glad to meet you as well. My mother owns this shop. She would be glad of your business. I heard that the Countess is quite upset lately. Apparently, someone stole something very personal to her. Bye.
I'm only asking for enough to feed me kids. Thank you, kind sir. Blessings of Julianus upon you.
You're a bold little thing, aren't you? I'm afraid you're...
Hello. I'm Castor Scribonia, the writer, author of Woman Gone Wild. Who is the fairest of them all, other than myself? The proprietor of the Grey Mare is lovely. She and the guard captain would be a nice couple. You too.
Greetings.
I could be wrong, but it seems to me this...
Greetings, citizen. Is there something I can do for you? Are you perhaps interested in joining the Mages Guild? Well then, it's no small matter. Membership in the guild is quite an honor, but also a responsibility. Do you wish to join the guild? Very well. You are now an associate of the Mages Guild. The full guild hall is now available for your use. You'll need a recommendation from each local guild hall in order to advance further. Until then, the Arcane University will be closed to you. Welcome to the guild, and good luck to you. It's good that you've joined one of our local organizations. It helps you make the right connections. The Arcane University is the seat of the Mages Guild in Cyrodiil. Located in the Imperial City, it houses the leaders of our guild. Archmage Traven is the first to take such a hard stance on necromancy. It upset more than a few people. I'm afraid I can't just write one out of hand. That would be against protocols, you see. If perhaps you can clear up a small matter involving Irana, you can prove your loyalty to the guild and earn my recommendation. She and I have an unpleasant history. She does not care for guild regulations and errantly believes I am misusing my powers. I have seen that she is in town. Though she has not approached me, I know she wants something. I would like you to find out what it is. Determine what she's after and how we may be rid of her. I do not want her here spreading her lies. Make haste.
That is
I
right.
wish to be rid
Still,
of Irana as
it's
soon
not a
as
bad
possible.
place. Good day.
Excuse me. My name is Angalmo. Can I help you? I passed her the other day. You wouldn't believe the look she gave me. Whatever happened, she's taking it out on the whole guild. Not only has necromancy been banned from practice in the Mages Guild, but the guild won't deal with anyone who openly uses it. I have potions and everything you need to make your own. What will it be? You drive a hard bargain. Tell your I can show you some new things. Goodbye. Greetings to you.
Tidings, citizen.
What's going on with you?
Well met.
What's going on with you?
Ah, yes, you are a guild mage, are you not? Yet different from the others. Yes, this is good. There's a small matter with which you may be able to assist. It's nothing worth involving your guild in, I assure you. Best if kept just between us, yes? So, what say you? Excellent. It's a simple task, really. All you need to do is fetch a book for me. The book is entitled Fingers of the Mountain. It is of no use to you. You won't be able to read it. I, however, can, and would very much like to. You'll find it at an old ruin called Cloud Top. It's north of Coral, up in the mountains. I'm afraid I don't have an exact location. Return it to me immediately when you have it. Make no mention of it to Tychius or anyone else in your guild. I will make it well worth your effort.
Greetings. What exactly do you require of me?
What's new with you?
Hello, I'm Rashida, the smith, and this is Fire and Steel. Quality armor and weapons, repairs too. What can I do for you? I was in Chadenhall last week, and I'm sure I saw Renald Germain. He acted like he didn't know me, though. Good that you want to get better. Armor, weapons, I have it all. How may I help you? A fine transaction. You've made a good bit of gold. A fine transaction. That's more than I usually pay. A fine transaction. You drive a hard bargain. your friends about me. Yes, it's quite odd. Renaud, who I've bumped into several times in Coral, acted like I was a complete stranger. Also, he seems sober, which is a refreshing change. Usually, Renaud is stumbling around Coral drunk as can be. Very odd, but then it's really none of my business. All I heard is that she's looking for some sort of book. If it's broken, I can fix it. You've got a lot to learn. You've got a lot to learn. Let's get to training. Bye.
Tidings, citizen. What do you want? Be seeing you.